Hey Randy, in your previous video you asked,
I wonder if you own any Friends sets. What's your opinion on Friends in the mini doll?
well, as it turns out, I do have a mini doll, if that's what they're called. And look, she's wearing pants.
They still all come with skirts even though Lego makes pants.
So mini dolls do wear pants. Of course, this might just be an exception for Jasmine. And look, I have her Disney Infinity counterpart. So yeah, Jasmine wears pants. Why did I end up with a Jasmine? I have this Jasmine because I bought a small Jasmine set because it was inexpensive and it came with Aladdin's lamp as well as the little tiger that was just too cute to resist. Raj or Raja, I forget its name, but the tiger from Aladdin as a little baby cub. Now I wanted to get an Ariel because she's my favorite Disney princess, but now that they came out with the Disney minifigures, I actually have an Ariel and I kind of prefer her. I like the classic Lego style that they went with for these minifigures as opposed to the mini doll, which you can see is Lego but doesn't really feel like Lego. I do see their appeal because, you know, they look more human than minifigures do. I do like the hair pieces. Of course, when they're bald they look kind of like aliens. But I like the hair pieces from the Disney minifigures too. So you don't really need mini dolls to get really awesome hair. But hair is important and you can never have too many options. And as you astutely pointed out, we're not the target demographic of Lego Friends, and I'd be curious what women tend to think about this line. They must be successful because they've come out with Lego elves and of course Disney princesses. So there is a market for these kind of Legos, and I wonder, is it necessarily wrong for Lego to be targeting girls with girly sets? Maybe, maybe not. You know, some people do like these, and that's okay. But I do think about an experience I had in a Lego store recently at the mall, where I walked in and a lot of little kids were running around, I'd say, 12, 10-year-olds, were running around really excited to be in the Lego store, because who wouldn't be? They were, playing with the build your own minifig area. They were running around looking at the pirates, at the Star Wars sets, at the city sets, all of them except for Lego Friends. Several of these kids were girls and they were so excited about all of these sets, except they never went to the Disney princesses or the Lego Friends sets. They were really excited about just your regular typical Lego sets. And from my perspective, that makes perfect sense because there's no reason that girls have to be limited to girly things, and it really seemed like these girls just wanted your regular old Lego sets. But of course things have changed since we were children, because I can take a look at some of my older sets, some of my older minifigure collections, and it's almost exclusively male. I tried to put together a Halloween party for my Lego minifigures last year, and turned out that I didn't have very many women at this party because there just simply are a lot more male minifigures than female ones. Now partly I blame this on the licensed sets because you're going to be working with properties that don't have that many females, like for instance Star Wars. Star Wars, of course, you're going to have Mace Windu and Darth Vader and Luke, and really the only woman is Princess Leia and maybe a Twi'lek or two. But even thinking back to the Wild West sets that I played with and the pirate sets, they were almost all male minifigures. And every now and then there would be a woman thrown in here and there because, minifigures have to reproduce somehow. But I think since then, Lego has done a much better job of equality among minifigures, especially in like the creator sets and the city sets. They almost always have an equal number of men and women minifigures. I've noticed this because after that sausage fest of a Halloween party, I made it a goal of mine to acquire more female minifigures. So I was excited to see that I could buy construction sets and get females from that. I could buy spaceships, and there's some more female minifigures for my collection. So now my minifigure collection is starting to represent the population at large. We have several men, several women. It's all gonna work out just fine. But I still want them to fix the dresses. And look, they already know how. So there you have it, Randy. My thoughts on the mini doll and the Lego Friends. I haven't thought too much about them because I only have the one set, and I probably won't acquire many more. Now, I don't know if you happen to know any women, Randy, but if you do, it would be great if we could hear their opinion on Lego Friends and the mini doll. And look who I found, Raja. How can you resist that? See you soon. Rawr.